Hello, it's Miriam here from Tangent Terrascopes, filming from the beautiful Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And I am here doing a video about Mercury's move back into Pisces. Wow! So Mercury's already spent a lot of time in Pisces this year. It was retrograde in Pisces until recently when it retrograded back into Aquarius, where it went direct. And now Mercury has moved back into Pisces. So Pisces isn't a particularly strong placement for Mercury. I keep looking back because Clover's over here. I'll bring her over in a minute. But yeah, because Mercury is the planet of communication, of thought, of humor, can be short distance travel, and Pisces is the sign of the intuition, of going really deep, but also sometimes being tugged in different directions. So I recently heard a really good analogy for Mercury in Pisces, and that was that when Mercury's in Pisces, it's like trying to talk, but from like the bottom of the ocean. So it has to, has a lot of processing that needs to be done. You have to kind of take an intuitive approach to interpreting just about anything that happens, anything you say, anything anyone else says. Yeah, it's a time to really try to keep your logical brain present, because it's kind of difficult. But yeah. So I'm going to do a reading about what we can expect from Mercury's transit through Pisces this time. Beforehand, I should have looked up when it's going to move into Aries again. Let's see. Not for a bit. Mercury spends about 3 weeks or so in a sign. It moves into Aries on April 11th. At 1:48 in the morning. So yeah, from now, March 16th until April 11th in the wee hours of the morning, we're speaking from the bottom of the ocean. But it's interesting how much this aligns with what's going on with coronavirus and stuff. Because yeah, this isn't meant to be a time when things are clear. This is a time to get in touch with your creativity and just go with the flow. So today's reading will be drawn from Clover! The Queen of the Moon Oracle, which I just got with some birthday money. Yay! Wisdom of the Oracle, which I think is going to look incredible with this deck. They're actually with the Queen of the Moon, that is. They're by different authors, but the artwork is really similar, so I'm excited to see how they play together. And the Good Tarot! Yay! So we got 2 Colette Baron Reid decks, and 1 by Stacey DeMarco, who's another of my favorite deck authors. Yay! Sweetheart baby. So I'm going to draw 1 card from each Oracle deck, then a card representing the theme of Mercury's transit through Pisces, a card identifying the main challenge that will come up with this transit, and then just our best advice for navigating these strange waters. So let's see. Shuffling the decks. So the card splitting this deck, interesting, is number 15, Waxing Gibbous 6. Action. So this transit is going to challenge us to stay on the ball as best as we can, and to make use of this time to make headway with everything we haven't been able to focus on usually. Clover loves it when I shuffle. She's a baby. Yes. So shuffle, shuffle. I know, you are a baby. I love that the kids all love my stuff so much. Interesting. So we're headed into a time of blossoming, one way or another. I keep getting that strong sense that this is everything that's getting shaken up now. It's going to come back together in a really cool way, to really benefit people who have not been feeling that benefited, if you will. So, Mercury and Pisces. 30 tick-tock. Yes, it's a matter of time. Things are changing. The wheel is turning. And yeah, this is just a really important part in the cycle where we can actually see the changes that are happening quite clearly. It's so interesting. All my readings on this have ultimately really stressed that this is a good thing ultimately. It feels awful right now, but it's leading to things getting a lot better for everyone. So a card from Wisdom of the Oracle for Mercury in Pisces. Now finally the good tarot. Give us what a shuffle. The Seven of Fire. Yes, and it's got a beautiful unicorn here. The Seven of Fire is the card of perseverance, of standing your ground, of doing what you can against the odds to maintain your sense of purpose and to keep your passion stoked. Yeah! So, yes.
Keep your slimy baby hands off these.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to draw all the cards. I've laid the oracle cards face down. I'll do the same with the tarot cards to start. So the first card will represent the theme of Mercury's re-entry into Pisces. So this will also bring up themes that we have already feel like we dealt with for further review. So if old stuff is coming up like with a vengeance, embrace that and see it for what it is, because know that it is being washed out with the flow at this time. So what's going to be the theme of Mercury and Pisces again? All right, so what will be the main challenge identified by this transit? And finally, what's our best advice for making the most of Mercury's time in Pisces? Okay, so to start, let's look at the shadow cards. This is the energy bringing us to the reading. And the shadow card for Queen of the Moon Oracle is Dark Moon, the Void. So yes, we are in a space of darkness and uncertainty, but it's square one. This is the beginning of everything. Wow. So 13, fork in the road. Yes, it's time to take a new direction. Totally. Number 13 is the number of the Death card. So it's all about transition, releasing the old and embracing the new possibilities to come. This is a gateway moment. So 7 of Water. Yes, it's been very overwhelming. There seem to be a lot of options. It's hard to know what to choose. Choosing not to choose is also a choice at this time. And it's also asking us not to slide back into tendencies that we know don't serve us well in this space of uncertainty. So it's like, yeah, I know a lot of us have been working really hard at breaking old patterns and bad habits and things like that, but this will be, the pressure now is gonna make it tempting to run back to old comfort zones. But no, this is a time for totally new. We're breaking free from the past and we're doing things differently. Yes. So, yeah. So the oracle card in the main portion of the reading is number 10, Waxing Gibbous 1, Discernment. So trust yourself to make good decisions even when it feels foggy and unclear, and keep trusting that everything is headed in the direction you want it to. This is manifesting a better time for everyone. Yeah, number 33, Chaos and Conflict. So this is a time for really getting creative, continue to communicate. And number 33 is the number of the Master Teacher. So this is a really important learning experience. We're learning what we can control and what we can't. And we're learning, who we are in the face of literally chaos and conflict. Wow. So here we're changing our patterns. We've got a zebra with giraffe spots. So yeah, we're shifting into new versions of kind of who we've always been. Whoa. How's that for some Mercury and Pisces poetry? So what's going to be the main theme of this transit? 19, the Sun. So getting outside during self-isolation, but really focusing on joy and happiness. This is a time where we're actually being invited to get back to basics, to spend time with our families and the people who we love. So this is actually a really cool opportunity to blossom in the department of your personal passion. Yeah, the kind of things that you don't get to focus on most of the time. So the main challenge, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Earth. This main challenge at this time will be resources. It will be avoiding slipping into a poverty mindset. It's really hard if you actually are kind of literally impoverished and don't have the resources to stockpile and stuff like that. So the key with the Five of Pentacles is asking for help. So your main challenge through this transit is not trying to do it on your own, even though we're supposed to be isolating, but it is asking for help if you need it, because this is a really cool time where people are willing to come together and help each other out in the face of crisis. Amazing. So, what's our best advice for making the most of this transit? Oh, the Two of Cups, yes. So as I just talking about being at home with the people that we love, this is a time where we really get to focus on our relationships, where we really get to heal our relationships with ourselves, and we get to find balance through doing and being with what we love. That is so nice. Oh, I had a feeling that Two of Cups card was going to come up, so it's really interesting that it actually did. Intuition. Yeah. So what are our higher self cards? What are the messages of hope moving forward? Amazing. So number 38, Hunter Moon, abundance. Beautiful. I'm actually inspired to look up when that Hunter Moon is, because I get the sense that maybe this will kind of be over and moving in the direction that it's going to continue to take by the time the Hunter Moon actually rolls around this year. So the Hunter Moon, oh, it doesn't actually say what time of year it is. Oh, in October. So by October, things will be feeling more settled into what the new definition of abundance will be for all of us. So I love all the foxes on this card. So it's like Mercury's transit in Pisces is going to show us some important stuff about maintaining an abundance mindset. It's going to help us access our inner cleverness and creativity and keep that vibe flowing. Because, yeah, what's really important about Pisces energy is that it's open-hearted, it's kind. And so that might be partly why Mercury doesn't do that well in it, because Pisces tries its best to, like, help everybody and stuff, so it like, is easily tricked. It's very gullible. But yeah, so trust your beautiful open heart and know that by doing the right thing, this whole experience actually serves to find you quite handsomely rewarded. Yeah, so 29, breathe. Take a big deep breath if you haven't in a while. But know that, yeah, Mercury in Pisces is going to help us blossom. It's going to find us so in touch with our spirituality and our inner worlds that we'll be able to handle a lot more in the outer worlds as a result. Beautiful. And so our final higher self card, number 14, patience. This is the Temperance card. So again, focus on balance. Focus on filling your cup, drinking lots of water so we can all stay healthy. But 14, Temperance, is named Art in the Thoth deck. So seriously, this is a time to dive head first into your creative efforts, because you're being given all kinds of time. There's a clock on her chest to do just that. So make the most of this time. Love that you're able to spend time with what you love undivided. And yeah, trust that this is forcing everything to move in the direction that it needs to be headed. Amazing. So, 19. 23, so 20. 33. Oh my gosh. So the underlying theme of this reading really is that master teacher energy. This is a huge learning experience. We're learning to look at things in a totally different way, from a place of intuition, from a place of open-heartedness, and from a place of, choosing love. So be kind, be gentle, be kind and gentle to yourself, and really, really trust the direction that this is forcing things to head. I'm obviously talking beyond Mercury's transit in Pisces, but the Mercury and Pisces energy is so characteristic of what's going on, because it feels confusing, it feels deep and heavy. But it's, again, an opportunity to find creativity and inspiration through the struggle. So speaking of struggle, poor Miss Clover. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like it, subscribe, share it if you think it will resonate with anyone. And yeah, keep an eye out for more videos. I keep adding them every week. Yay, we're so excited to be on YouTube. And that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon.